So Netflix has a new teen rom-com called Sierra Burgess is a Loser. Now, simple premise, Sierra, she's insecure about her looks, starts texting a guy, and the guy actually doesn't think it's her, thinks it's this pretty bully that actually bullies her at school. Now, she actually teams up with said bully to kind of string this guy along with this ruse. Now, simple premise, not too many surprises along the way, but it was pretty good for a couple of reasons. One, Netflix, they've got it down to a science. They know they can pick out a few little things that probably don't cost much money at all, but they know that these things are going to have a big return on investment because they have so much user data. They've just got it engineered. So they know as far as set design goes, who cares about the school, the classroom, the kitchen, but they've got to nail the bedroom. So the bedrooms have to be soft lighting with the string lights and the lamps, posters. There's even an aquarium casting that kind of dim colored lighting, and the bedrooms become these kind of otherworldly sanctuaries from the rest of the world. They know that that plays really well. They can throw in and name drop a couple philosophers that they know the kids are probably maybe hearing about in a few of their classes. It's pretty funny. She calls Nietzsche, I think, a sexy German vampire, always whining about things, and use the term philosopher queens instead of Plato's philosopher kings. I thought it was interesting. I've never heard that before. The football uniforms look really nice. The cheerleading uniforms look really nice. There's a big moment where everything comes to a head at the big game. Those little things that make all the difference with the target demographic and make it a hit. I think Netflix nailed it with this one. I think that the overall optimism was really nice. You don't have to have every movie grapple with these issues in a serious way. So things like bullying, catfishing, parenting, and parent relationship with their kids, none of it was really interrogated much beyond a kind of superficial feel-good way, but that's fine. Not every movie has to get deep. So I loved her relationship with her parents. Mom's this powerful affirmation building, I don't know what word, mantras, kind of a hippie mom. Her dad, they have this adorable relationship, quoting literary quotes back and forth at each other. Now, never is it interrogated just how much these kind of intellectual parents, these lax permissive parenting can have really bad consequences, but in this movie it's presented very positively and just kind of very adorable. So again, it's fine to have a movie that sometimes is just kind of positive rather than maybe being realistic and true. Teachers at the school are caring and empathetic, but also sassy and can put the bullies in their place. Teacher also takes a weird shot at Kesha at one point, so it presents a very nice view of the world. All the bullies, they're not really mean, they're just misunderstood and hurting in their own way. And that brings me to my next point. So Sierra, you remember Stranger Things, there was that minor character Barb, became an internet sensation. She's also Ethel on Riverdale, hasn't gotten big roles. It was really nice to see her finally get a lead role, and I thought she was excellent. Very relatable. I don't know who's more relatable, her or the lead of To All the Boys I Loved Before. I think it's pretty close. She was great, but the bully, no-name actress, I tried to look her up. It hasn't really been anything. I thought she was fantastic. This is one of the rare cases I thought she could have really anchored the movie just as well. She had just as much humanity and depth. Kind of looked like Taylor Swift a little bit. So I thought they were both fantastic, and between the two of them, really strong characterization. And then the guy she's texting, played by Noah Centineo, he was just in 2 weeks ago, Netflix came out with To All the Boys I've Loved Before, so he's having a little moment. I liked him a lot better than this. I thought in To All the Boys I've Loved Before, he's good looking and all, but I thought he seemed like a bit of a jerk. He was pretty nice, and it's almost too sweet at times. He goes on this little monologue, oh, I don't consider myself a jock. You know, the only reason I like football is it's like a story, and for a few brief hours, it's like there's heroes and villains again, and you know, I can't tell the other guys on my team this, and it was just laying it on a little thick, I thought, but I thought they had good chemistry, their flirtation, kind of they're both texting at times and typing stuff out and then deleting it because they can't send. They had a pretty decent back and forth, and there's this one line, do you think a star knows that it shines? And maybe that's cheesy, I thought it was pretty good. As far as the overall message, a nice message, pretty common, you know, you chase the new guy, the new friend, kind of neglect the loyal friend who's always been there. As far as body positivity, it's interesting, there's two ways you can go when you have someone who feels insecure about your looks. You can say, look, you should love your body, every inch of it, you know, and really love and take pride in your body. Or you can say your body's kind of not that important, and your body's kind of just this thing you happen to have. You really shouldn't care about it too much. You should care and value other things. So it's interesting, you know, different people wanting to promote body positivity, they might go one way or the other. That I don't know which is the better way to go. And it's interesting with new technologies, things like virtual reality, even avatars and being online, it makes it much more easier to say, well, look, my body doesn't define me, and I don't have to love my body in every inch of it. I could say my body, yeah, it's something I happen to have, kind of use it to get around, but I can say, look, my self-worth I can define by other means. Anyways, I do want to say, as far as like the morality of what she did, kind of leading this guy on, pretending to be someone she's not, I thought it was okay until at one point she kisses him when she covers his eyes, which was way too far. They should have just cut that. And then to make matters worse, she actually punches him right after, somewhat accidentally, but nonetheless, it's like assault more ways than one. So I really feel like they went too far there. They should have taken that out. So that's all I have to say about it. Quick review, nothing groundbreaking, but I think it ticked the right boxes for the people that it's trying to appeal to. I think it'll be pretty well received. I also watched Atypical, probably do a review of that tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to do Iron Fist. I see so many other people have already done it, but I liked Iron Fist season 1, so I'll definitely watch it. I might do a review if I have anything kind of unique to say about it. But yeah.